going down? What's going down, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome to Ags Fearless. Today is episode 10. No, season 10, episode 92. We got we got 8 more to go. And we're done. What's going on, Miss Anya Babanya? What's going on, dear? Oh, hold on. Let's see. Okay, it's already there. How you doing, Anya Babanya? There's Miss Anya. Okay, what's... Oh, thank you, guys. How are you? How's everything going, ladies and gentlemen? So you know what's so funny? My friend Beverly, she she said every month I get sent a notice of how many people across the world cite my work, and while 483 downloads for 1 year paper and 44 downloads for another doesn't seem like a lot. That means that over a total of 527 people from Portland to South Africa has used my research paper as their guide. She said, I know, it's not a lot of people, but god damn it. I am so grateful for the 527 people that find my work or research worthy enough. History is just really that cool. I love it. I love it. My friend Beverly she's an academic, and she loves history. I don't mean like loves history like, oh my god. Hey everybody. What's going on? Baker family. What happened to you guys? I was assuming that you were kidnapped. If I didn't hear from you tonight, I was gonna send out an APB after talking to the police. Oh, please. Thank you. That's what I was gonna do. What? Yachty's here? What? Good evening, Miss Yachty. How are you? Good evening. Good evening, Miss Rebecca. Jer Bear. Renita, my mad scientist. Christopher said I was kidnapped once and brought back after an hour. Chris, that sounds about right, buddy. Yes, being held for ransom. Well, how much is your ransom, sir? Is it money or is it like somebody's holding you hostage for like goulash or something? Wouldn't that be great if you send what over there, Yachty? I talked to you for like you and Miss Renita last night till like 10:40. Oh, okay, well, no, that's good, man. Hey, I love it when you guys get out and do stuff, man. I love it. I love it. No, 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 no. Don't apologize. Don't be sorry. I love it when you guys get out. I just want to make sure you guys were good, man. Yeah, Miss Yachty, myself, and Miss Renita, and I think Chris too. Man, we had a hell of a conversation yesterday. Heck of a conversation. The cost of well repairs. Yeah, yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yeah, so today is basically this kind of Q&A type stuff, whatever. I've kind of, you know what? Here's the thing. Here's the thing. I didn't, but I do. I didn't, but I do. Because again, I think that you get used to seeing certain people. You get used to hearing from certain people. When you don't, you feel away. That's gross. Okay. Please, yeah, please get that fixed. Please get that fixed. But yeah, so anyway, so yeah, so tonight, man, I kind of figured that we just kind of Q&A some stuff and just kind of talk. So there's no no training type thing. So actually, I think this is the second time that I've done this that we have not had something on um some type of presentation. No, there's no presentation. I just wanted to kind of chill with you guys for a little bit. Dan, that's staying in our backyard, is out there digging up the pipe right now. So there's a person staying in your backyard? Is that what you're saying? Or do you guys mean that literally or like euphemistically? I'm just saying, Rebecca, Jerry, you guys are kind of out there a little bit. So I have to really ask, like, are you being serious or what's going on? Thank you, Miss Renita. And you're right. Miss Renita's right. I remember you saying that, but again, you guys are always joking too. So I didn't know if you guys were serious about it or not. I'm just saying, like, just like when I say stuff, sometimes people are like, "What? Thank you, thank you, thank you, Jerry. I did. I did go get a cut. I was looking kind of crazy. I was looking, I was looking a little crazy out here. Thank you, thank you much, thank you much. I appreciate that. Funny enough, somebody just hit me up. What I'm gonna say? Somebody else just hit me up and said, "You look nice and cleaned up." I appreciate you too, individual. Thank you. Thank you guys. Thank you guys very much. I bet sometimes I do try. Sometimes I do try. Oh, nice. Okay, that's cool. Said he's staying up there another week, then going up north for the summer. Okay. What are you doing? He winters in Arizona. That would be fun to do that in like a camper type thing, and then you can have your. What are you doing? Oh, over there. Over there. Thank you. Hey, you want a snack? Okay, I got you. Oh, no, I didn't know that. Yeah. Oh, okay, that's what's up. That'd be something fun to actually do that and do that. What? Like have some books, kind of chill out. Hey, so do those things have air conditioning, or does it run like a car does? So if you're out of gas, everything's shut down. And I'm really asking. I don't know. I'm very ignorant when it comes to campers. I don't know if it's the one that you pull on the back of a trailer type thing. Um, I don't know if it's independent, like the whole camper is like the bed and everything else, or do you does he have a truck and just pull it? How does that work? Or is his truck the camper? Because I know campers are different from RVs. I do know that. What about you, Renita? Do you ever go on do you ever go on vacations? You ever get out of Lincoln? I mean, who wouldn't want to, but I'm just asking. Christopher says sometimes I like to he said I'm the weirdo who prefers cabins, love doing fishing, campfires, other camp activities. Um, but when the day is over, I want AC and a hot shower and no bugs. Oh, okay. So you fluctuate between Omaha and Lincoln for the most part. Okay. No, I mean I don't think there's anything wrong with that. Um yeah, I don't think there's anything wrong with that shit at all. Personally, I don't. I I love. Oh, hold on. Ours sold with the truck, and it came with AC, but currently the AC isn't working because of the electrical issues. It doesn't need gas though. It plugs into the 30 amp outlet on a pedestal in our yard. Okay, so if you guys go to like a campsite type thing, you can just plug it in. Do you pay for do you pay for the outage that you use, or do you just pay for the night and everything's included? Yeah, I don't mind campfires. I like campfires. I like campfires very much. I I I didn't know that I would. I did not know that I would until I went to a friend of mine's house and she was just kind of burning wood, and I actually liked it. Like I really liked it. Like it wasn't as bad as I thought it would be. And I mean, she had a small little stoke fire, like what is it, fire pit? Like she has a little small one, then a bigger one. But like, yeah, I didn't mind the small one. I did notice that you do have to stoke the fire, obviously, but you really need some wood for that stuff. Like really. I mean, because it goes out, at least faster than I thought it would. Christopher said, one thing I tried working at summer camps was sick of s'mores and saltiness instead of graham crackers. Oh, saltines, it's wow, yeah, that really? Yuck. Okay, most campgrounds have electricity included. If you just stay a night or 2 weeks or something, folks who lease a permanent campsite for an entire summer will usually have metered electricity. Okay. Oh wow. So that's RVs, campsites, shit like that. They do all that. I don't know if I'd mind living in a RV. Like I've seen some, like the $500,000. Like man, you at first you're like, why would somebody spend that type of money? But then when you see some of them, it's like, oh my god, what? Oh, oh. What's that do? John Madden. That's what he would do. He had a big, beautiful, probably a multi-million-dollar RV, and he would just travel the United States in his RV because apparently he was scared of flying. Eh, I mean, this. Oh my gosh, so that'd be beautiful though. Hey, Christopher. Rebecca said saltines. She said that's not a s'mores. That's an abomination. What kind of camp was that? That's funny. I'm not gonna lie to you. I kind of agree with her on that. That does not sound good at all. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like that's like eating a peanut butter and that's like eating a peanut butter and bologna sandwich. It's like what the what? What? He said she Christopher said, "Oh, I'm gonna put it up," and that's kind of funny. He said, "You try eating s'mores for 8 weeks and, and now want to try something different." I get, I like that though, Chris. That's a good one. That is kind of funny, my guy. Eating s'mores for 8 weeks, bro. That's dude. Uh, Jerry said his dad played football with John Madden in high school, and yes, he was definitely afraid of flying. Yeah, yeah. I don't. I think there was something with that, not the flying, but the driving him. I think that if I'm not mistaken, wasn't it like a contest type thing? The of like who's driving him per year. I think he did something like that, or per month. It was something along those lines. Okay, Chris tried the saltines willingly. This wasn't just the only option at camp. Thank goodness. I was about to make a CPS report. I don't think that he was. And Chris, please correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't think that Chris was a kid there. I think that he was one of the staff there. Weren't you one of the staff, Chris? Because I remember him talking about it before. I remember him talking about it. What's up with you, Yachty, um, Renita? Do you guys like s'mores? Yeah, he worked. Yeah, he was a kitchen staff. He worked from 6:30 in the morning until 8 p.m. 8:30 p.m. God damn, that is crazy. Wow, that no no. Wow, I'm sorry to hear that, Chris. Bro, that is a shift. Man, I know when y'all went to bed, you didn't go to sleep, you passed out. That is crazy. From 6:30 in the morning to 8:30 at night. So that means, Chris, that you had to be at work at 6:30. What? Renita, Renita, how's that possible? How do you cook all those pies and stuff and have never had a s'mores? You gotta do yourself a favor and go get yourself one. You gotta go do. You gotta go get one. Oh wow. Jerry said try s'mores with peanut butter cups. And now they got those flat ones. They got the thin ones now. Dude, oh my gosh. I mean, if they're thick, that's one thing. I mean, that's cool too. But with the thin ones, what? Stop talking. Oh my god. And you know what's so crazy? I don't like mushrooms. I don't like mushrooms either. I don't like marshmallows, except for in my cereal or hot chocolate. And even then, I don't like the big fluffy ones. I only like the dried ones. So if I'll eat a s'mores though, s'mores are s'mores, which is crazy because I don't like mushrooms, but I'll eat cream of mushroom soup. Like what? I don't know. Maybe it's the texture. I don't know. I don't know. Thin is the wrong chocolate to peanut butter ratio. That is funny. She said that okay, the thin is the wrong chocolate. I okay, that makes sense. So you're just using the traditional. You're using the traditional. Okay, that makes sense. I understand that. They're called Marbits? I did not know that. Cereal? Marshmallows are called Word of the day, ladies and gentlemen. Word of the day. Marbits. Marbits, ladies and gentlemen. Marbits. Miss Anya said, I love s'mores. Of course you do, Miss Anya. Of course you do. Marbits. Marbits, I did not know that. Learn something new every day. All right. Renita, Yadira, did you guys know that? That those things are called Marbits? Christopher said, I shared camp. He said, I shared cabin with 3 other guys. Had to live, eat, and sleep and shower around the same people 24/7. Yeah. I remember when I was in Job Corps, bro. That now that I think about it, it was cool, but yeah. I remember one time I took a bath. I was 17 and I still feel fucking disgusting. I still feel gross. Like I was violated, but I did it to myself. Oh, that's a good question, Rebecca. She said, Renita, have you never had s'mores because you've never had the opportunity? Which, um, or does the idea of them not appeal to you? That that is that's a really that is a really good that's a really good question to ask. That is a very good question to ask. And you too, Miss Johnny. Have you had any all right, in my college dorm, I sprayed my bed with Lysol first day because I had no idea what previous person um I had no idea what previous person did on that mattress, emptied cab, lights on my bed. All right, cool. So you can bring your own mattress? Or do you just, you know what, Chris, that makes sense. When I was in Job Corps, you get your, they supply you a mattress. So I see what you mean. I see what you mean. I think that's also where I got the idea of making my bed every day. Because in Job Corps, they didn't play that shit. Like you literally had to make your bed every day. Every day. You had to keep your locker clean. Damn, dude. You had to make sure where was laundry at? You had to do your laundry. I've never been camping or anything like that. I mean, okay. Yeah, okay. Renita, you should make some at home. I mean, campfire is better, I think, with it, but you should just make some at home. But I'm just saying, campfire is mad cool though. Not even gonna lie to you. It's kind of like having a, it's kind of like having a hot dog, but like a barbecue, not like a barbecue hot dog. Hot dogs are good. I love hot dogs, but having a slightly burnt grilled hot dog, Nothing better. Smell that, the mystique on it, the wood on it. Oh my God. Stop playing. Stop playing. I don't know. Rebecca asked, does Rising View let you have fires at your place at all? I don't know. I really don't know. I mean, I got trees, I have electrical stuff all outside, so I really don't know. I don't see why they wouldn't. I really don't, but yeah. I ain't gonna lie to you, I could kind of see how that would be a fire hazard. Like where the way that my backyard is positioned, yeah. If I did, I'd have to do it like in my driveway. I don't even think they have we have I wanna say we have 100 parks maybe around here. Man, I think it's more, but I'll just say 100 parks. But I know for a fact it's more. I don't think none of our parks have grills where like you can like cook something. I don't think any of them have them. Go camping. Okay. Okay. You have sparked my interest, sir. You have sparked my interest. Yadi said, we have a friend where you live and they have fires, so you can't have a fire there. All right, cool. Get you can. Again, where the way my backyard is positioned, I don't think that'd be a good idea for my backyard. Because again, not everybody's backyard looks the same either. Like even my grill. First off, I don't have a fire grill. I have a propane. But even that, I move it out a little bit. And like right above is like an electric pole, and then right above that is I have one big tree over here in my yard, and then I think Jessica has a tree over in hers, and then my other neighbor has one that goes all the way over. So again, I mean, like I said, for us, for my backyard, I don't think that's a good idea. For my backyard, Jessica's might be a little easier to do that, and then the people that live next to her, they could do that perfectly because they don't have any trees in the backyard. And then depending on the way that the wind's blowing, if it rained, nah. Do you have a tarp down? All that, or like a fire pit? Okay. We can go to your house and do it though. But here, I'm good. I'm tipped into scheme. You should be. Christopher said, what is sterno? Christopher said, me too, with mustard and relish and whole pickles. Okay, that's all I'm saying. I love a little bit of ketchup, some relish, depending on what kind of mood I'm in, some sauerkraut, some cut up onions. Stop playing. Don't play. Don't play. Come on, man. I'm just saying, who doesn't like A grilled hot dog. Just saying, I love them. Oh, okay, okay, okay. Another word. God damn. Thank you, Rebecca. Rebecca's coming with him tonight. Sterno is the gel fuel caterers use under a chafing dishes. I didn't know what any of that stuff was. I knew there was a name. Never heard it. What, Sam I am? You don't like hot dogs, Sam I am? That's crazy. That is insane. What say you, Rebecca? I mean, Renita. What say you, Yachty? Do you guys like hot dogs? You okay? Talking to my guy over here, making sure he's okay. Okay, Sterno is a brand name. Okay, so what is it called though? Is it actually called something? Right, because you're Muslim. Right, because you're Muslim. I forgot about that. Sorry about that. Well, no, you can still eat certain things. Okay. Okay, so you eat beef. I got you. That's cool. So not a traditional hot dog. Okay, so she said that Rebecca said, I like Polish dogs, kielbasas, and a proper corn dog from a fair every 5 years or so. But hot dogs, no. I don't know the generic name actually. Just external, just like Kleenex. Okay, I got you. Okay. Okay, I got you. Here, I got a computer and look it up right quick. Ah, okay. Yeah, just external cooking fuel. Wow, okay. So, I mean, so how would you? Oh, okay. So you could say you can go outside, kind of do the same thing, have your little cooking plate. Okay, okay. Let me ask you guys a question. Baker Tribe, I already know y'all answer, but I'm still gonna ask. So I read this book. Um, Matter of fact, for me, fuck, I'm not showing here. Let me show you this book that I read. Love it. Hold on. Um, Hold on. Okay, here it is. I'm gonna share my screen with you guys. Give me a second. Okay, so there's this. Hold on one second. Is it there? Oh yeah, there it is. Boop. God damn, what happened to it? Okay. So it's called 1 Second After. They have another one called 1 year after. And then it's like 5 years after. Something like that. You must say. Oh man, I gotta plug my phone in. My phone's about to die. But anyway, so my question is this. Vince, come here, please. Have a seat. Thank you. So my question is this. If all of the electricity went out, all power went out, would you know how to survive? Go ahead, you can do it. Go ahead. Would you guys know what to do to survive? Would you be ready for something like that? Because that's what this book is based on. Like this EMP, this electromagnetic pulse went off went off for over Kansas City. Like way up in the air, right? It was like three or four of them that were like launched. And once they were launched, it went off, and then like all electronics went out. So all the power, grid, everything went dead. And this book literally just kind of like it took me somewhere that I've never been before. Like I'm like, wow. And there's like I said, there's several of them. Hold on. So there's one. Yep. So 1 second later, 1 year later, and then the final day, I read all of them, and they were all absolutely like amazing, amazing. But here's the thing that scares the shit out of me is that majority of us would have no idea what to do. Think about that. Majority of us have no idea what to do or what we would do. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, majority of us have no idea what to do. We don't know how to do food. We don't know how to we don't know how to tap anything for water. Oh wow. Renita said I grew up without having any gas, electric, or water. She said I definitely know what to do. Renita, where did you grow up? Chris said he said I got the basic idea, but ready probably not me and Anya is going to be my grandparents because we got what we need. Yeah. Hmm. Yeah. Yeah. I told I told Naomi because she knows how to do a lot of that stuff. I'm like, dude, if anything happens, dude, I'm looking for you. Like, seriously, like, she's in. I mean, she's not like a doomsday prepper or nothing like that, but still, okay. Renita said St. Louis. He's St. Louis. Isn't that crazy? That St. Louis is in Missouri, but then East St. Louis is in Illinois. It's crazy. But yeah, but anyway, But this book was amazing. It was amazing. And like I was telling Jessica, I said, because we were talking about pigs. And I told her, I said, yeah, I said, one of the sad things, and not even sad. I said, one of the things about people is I said that when you take away all of what we're used to, that primal instinct comes back. For some people, what did that dude say? I think it was I think it's like 2 weeks, somewhere up around that time or whatever, is when we start to resort back to that reptilian part of the brain. Dude, listen to me. I was explaining to her that the pigs that we eat, not wild boars, pigs. The one that we catch, we slaughter. People sometimes keep them as pets. I said, if you let a pig, an ordinary pig, out in the wilderness, just let it go. Within, I think it's like a month to 3 months, sometime up around there, they change. It's called metamorphosis with them. They grow husks or whatever. They do that. They grow their manes, or not man or whatever. They get bigger, fatter. Hey, what are you doing, Vincent? Okay, sorry, buddy. Um, they go ahead, buddy. Sorry about that. Um, but they change. And she was like, "No, that's that's like wild pigs." I'm like, "No, this is so-called domesticated, regular, ordinary, everyday pigs." I'm like, "Dude, they change too. Just like a human would change, they would change as well. The only difference is that you can see it in them. Like you can see the physical change that pigs make. It's crazy." She was thinking it was wild boars. I'm like, no, I know what a wild boar is. Because I think we were talking about um, something along the lines, don't trust a person with a pig farm. She's like, no, they're not going to do anything to you like that. Like, yes, they will. Like, no, they won't. I'm like, yes, they will. You starve a pig long enough, yes, they will. They will chew through you like butter. Yes, ma'am, they will. Yes, they will. They will mess you up. Mess you up. Like, yeah, I mean, if you just have regular pigs that you feed them, they, they can eat, they can drink, they can do their thing. They ain't tripping. They not messing with you. But I'm telling, Jerry, do you know about that? Rebecca, do you know about that? Since you guys live, kind of like off the grid, about like the metamorphosis of pigs. Right. So that's an actual, and again, it's not wild boars, it's actual pigs. If you starve them, they will go in on you. They will chew, they will eat you. No problem. That's what I was trying to explain to her. Like, no, pigs will fuck you up. Ordinary, regular, even if you so-called domesticated a pig, which you can, starve them for however long. That's all I'm saying. Right. But they will go through you. No problem. Right. They'll eat anything except teeth and hair too, right? Jerry said a pig will eat the shit out of a human body. Come on, man. Stop playing. Stop playing. Pigs will fuck you up. What? Where are you at, champ? What? Just saying, right? Which is again, I'm not trying to get morbid or nothing, but I don't know if people ever really think about that. I don't know if people really consider that, really think about like, huh? Okay, so give me something. You know why the Renita? I forgot to give you that. Hold on. Isn't it funny? Anytime we get on here, that's when I remember that. Oh, hold on. All right, Renita, I sent yourself to you. Sorry about that. Okay, so you know why farmhands freaked out when Dorothy fell in the pig pen at the beginning of Wizard of Oz? She would have been devoured in 5 minutes. I mean, did they starve them? I mean, were they starving the pigs or something? Because I mean, I see people, and yes, you're welcome. I'm. Yeah, listen, y'all. If I owe you money or whatever, please like let me know. For some reason, except for Yachty, I forget everybody else. Just saying. And Anya, for instance. Those two I remember, no problem. Everybody else, I totally space that shit off. Duh. Really? So, like, what? Yes. Oh my God, Chris. Chris said, yes, Anya will remind you consistently. Oh, um, Mr. Dady, um, I'll talk to you about it later when we're done. Anyway, yes, it is 300. Yeah, I talked to such and such as such and such. She said 300. So we're gonna have to make sure we give the other person that 300. So again, like you, I don't want to piss off the Russians. Just saying. Well, okay, so Rebecca, I thought that you'd have to start. I've seen people in a pig pen with pigs. So, like, what is it a thing like you just can't hang out with them or what? Gotcha. So, as long as you're moving, you're okay. As long as you're upright and walking around, you're all right. But if they think you're a goner, that's crazy. Talk about learning something every day. I did not know that. That is insane. But yeah, if you're upright, you're good. Or sitting or whatever it is, yes. So as long as they see you moving, you're okay. I love how Jerry put it. If you're dead, you're food. That's it. That's it. And he said you don't lay down in the pig pen. You do not lay down. That is not what you do. So so is this for anything? If you throw it in? And don't wear sandals in a chicken coop. They think toes are food. Duly noted. Duly noted. I didn't know that. That is crazy. So what other? So let me ask you, since Renita, Jerry, Baker Clan, if everything went to shit and they shut off all electricity before they did it, let's say that you have 24 hours before they shut everything off. What is the first five things I need to do? Either buy or do. What's the first five things? And I'm really asking because the way that things are going and looking, I just bought 9 pallets or packages of water. 9. But again, excuse me, I did that because, yeah, Yachty, I think you'd be out of here. I'm joking. How would I know that? I know. Yachty, I think you'd make it. Hey, come in here, please. If your cut, what is that? If your cut said food, just write it all for an hour. It's like, what does that mean? Okay. Okay, so Rebecca says, yeah, those fuckers hurt. Pecking my feet all the time when I'm just trying to water them and shit. I mean, go put some Crocs on then. Okay, so water. Okay, non perishables. Okay, candles. Okay, got a bunch of those. Matches. I also have a flint too. Weapon. Damn. Chris said you should probably get some wood too, I imagine. Okay, well, personally, if I had 24 hours, I'd have to buy some kind of book about how to get a windmill or tool water pump, okay? I need to get a windmill working right away if we're going to be without power. Probably a book about pumps too, okay? Like the old fashioned water pump, pumps for water, okay? Gotcha. Okay, and I would need to buy an entire pallet of Prilosec. That is so funny. And probably rob a pharmacy to get as much prescription medications as possible. The lack of pharmaceuticals is my biggest concern. Yeah. I'm telling y'all, man, that book, like it opened my listen, this is so crazy, right? That book it was talking about if they said that we wouldn't go back. What year are we in? 25? We wouldn't go back. It wouldn't put us back 100 years. Something like that would put us back probably 500 years. Five. Five. And and not only that, we'd probably lose we would lose so much stuff it's crazy. A lot of people would perish too. A lot. People with type 1 diabetes, heart problems, um, asthma. Motherfucker, you are like you said, if you need any type of medication that keeps you going, you're out of here. You are out of here. And sadly enough, you be out of here first. And then after that, that's when all the other shit starts happening. I would love for you guys to. Miss Anya said, Chris and I are thinking about moving into Rising View near you, Fearless, in 1 year. I would love for you guys to. I would love for you guys to be close to us. That would be amazing. I would love it. I mean, and here's the thing, guys. Again, it has everything that you guys need. Like everything that you guys need. We have our little store up the street. Just saying. But like, yeah, but that scares me though to think about that. Just how unprepared we are, and just how dependent. Like we're not. It's not even a codependency. We are dependent on somebody else for our food, for our water, for our energy, for upkeep, to keep us well. Bro, that is fucking sad. I don't know if y'all, man. I don't know. Maybe it's just me who feels like that. But that's some scary shit to think about that. That is scary. That's scary. Like I said, I don't know how you guys feel about that, but man, dude. Even watches. I've been thinking about buying um getting another watch that's not a that's not a smartwatch. Just, just for stuff like that. You know? I mean, dude, anything can happen, man. Anything can happen. Anything can happen. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. That's also another reason why I love the fact that I love to read. You hear what I'm telling y'all? I love the fact that I love to read. I love the fact that I love to write, that I love to think. Love it. That I don't need any electronics to keep me mentally stimulated. My son, I don't know what the fuck he do. But you know what though? Maybe we should do that. Maybe we should have like a day without any electronics. A day without any electronics. You know? What do you guys think? Because I remember when I was growing up, we didn't have the shit that we have today. Let me. Actually, when I was growing up, the Game Boy did come out. I actually remember being young and Atari was already out. Fuck, I'd be fucked too. You never mind, scratch that. Rebecca said, Yeah, it is scary. That's why we're here trying to reduce as much as we realistically can, relying on neighbors, sharing and all that. I love that though. Like I'm not gonna bullshit with you. When I lived on that ranch, I lived on a ranch um, for some time actually. Let me pull it up. Oh, cool. Oh my gosh. Okay, here, let me show you. Okay, Nebraska Boys Ranch. Let me show you guys. Let me show y'all some epic living. Damn, 1.5 million. Like, yeah, this. Can you guys see this? Hold on, here we go. Yeah, I don't know what all this is. God damn, I don't know what that is. Hold on. Yeah, I don't think they have I don't think they have any pictures of it anymore. That sucks. Damn, dude, that sucks. Damn. Never mind then. Sorry. They don't have any more pictures of it. Yeah, I used to live on this. I used to live on this boys' ranch. Oh my gosh. Oh, dude. I can show you guys this. So this guy, look, are they still there? So yeah, so anyway, wow. I'm gonna call them. So this guy here, if you guys could see him, his name is Steve Gullion. And Steve, let me write this down. Remember when I told you guys that the way that we grew up, if you had an issue with a person, you didn't sit and talk shit or whatever. Like you let them know what it was, and we learned loyalty. We learned about how to deal with people, how to work with people, family structure, shit like that. This is the man who taught me all that. His wife really didn't. Like she was cool as hell, but Steve is the one who taught me all. Like taught me how to be a man. Who's him? It's a white dude. Good old Steve. Mr. G is what we called him. I'm happy to see that they're still around. Yeah, so yep, so I'll give them a call and all that good stuff. Yeah, I still, years after I was out of the boys' ranch, I would still call him just to talk shit, let him know how I was doing and all that stuff. I think the last time I talked to that dude was in like, oh my God, 20, it's like 2006, 05, 06, something like that. So damn, dude, that's crazy, isn't it? I haven't talked to this man in 20 years. I should probably give him a call, yes? I looked him up on Facebook though, but I couldn't find him. And this right here is was printed out 20 of 2022. So he should still be alive, I hope. He also worked at a prison before I met him too. But yeah, man, that's so awesome. Look at that. You guys kind of went to the past with me. Anyway, but yeah, I was trying to show you guys a picture of where I lived at. Yeah, for sure. For sure. For sure. Yeah, I mean, do we? Yeah, man, it was a great place, man. I loved it there. That's why I learned to listen to country music and shit like that or whatever. But like I'd never seen the stars the way that it was because again, you were like we were 17 miles away from I think like our closest neighbor was probably a couple miles away, but we were 17 miles away from town. 17 miles. So you have nothing but open fields. It was I recognized it was beautiful then. I loved it then. We would go to Rapid City. Um, that was the first time I went to Rapid to go see Custer, which I didn't know what the fuck that was, right? Chief Crazy Horse Monument, uh, Mount Rushmore. We also saw some of the caves too. I didn't give a fuck about that. But seeing those presidents is drilled all into the rocks, and here's the thing: it's as awesome as that was. I still that fuck it. What was it? Yeah, I'm gonna have to get him up there soon. Huh? I'm gonna have to get up there. All right. what month is we? What month is this? June. Okay, I need to find out when Sturgis starts, because I'm not going up there during Sturgis. That shit's horrible. All right, cool. So I'm gonna get Caden up there. In July sometime. Okay. Yeah, cause like Sturgis. Oh my god, dude. Sturgis is so bad. For those of y'all who do not know, Yachty, I'm sure you don't know what Sturgis is. Renita, you probably know what it is, but Sturgis is like the equivalent of I don't even know how to I don't even know what to describe it to or to compare it to. Like I don't even it would be like playing like the Cornhuskers playing like a national championship. And then like the size of Lincoln growing 10 times the size it is right now within 10 days. That's how bad Sturgis is. Sturgis only has like the residents of Sturgis, South Dakota. Listen to me, y'all. Listen to me. As of 2024, there's approximately 7,000 residents. You heard me correctly. 7,000 residents. 7,000. That is their population. Now, during Sturgis, hold on one sec. How many? I want you guys to Sean, Johnson. It goes from listen to me. Generally, anywhere from 500 to 700,000 people within that 10 days. There is that most bars in Sturgis make their nut in one night. One night. They make so much money in that small little town. People are people rent their houses out for like a month or so. And when I tell you that they rent their houses out, I mean some people will rent their house out for $2,000 a night. No joke, $2,000 a night. And depending on how close you are, like in start, like if you're in, they can charge more a night. A night. Hotel stays, their their prices double and triple during Sturgis. And that's in Rapid City, period. That's in Rapid, period. It is horrible. So I do not want to go there during that time. But I do want my son to go see it because it's a beautiful place to go see. Summer times are kind of there, but it's not that bad. Right. I loved it. I don't know. Before we go, let me ask you guys a question. Where have you guys been on family vacations? Whether it was back in the day or shit that you just do now. Where have you guys been that you absolutely loved? Where have you been that you absolutely loved? I mean, I liked Rapid so much. I actually went there. I actually lived there for like a year. Like I loved it up there. Loved it. I loved Rapid City. I personally, and it's also a military town too, just like Bellevue. It is a military. It's very much a military town. Where have you guys been on a family vacation, either in the past or recent, as an adult, that you absolutely loved it? Hurry up then, Miss Anya. Miss Anya lasagna. But she doesn't like lasagna. Jerry, Rebecca, Yachty, Miss Renita, like, where would you guys go? You too, Chris and Anya. Where have you been? That's amazing. Okay. I mean, did they live in multiple places? Did you say grandma and grandpa's houses? So is that more than one person? Or is that grandma and grandpa's house? God damn. Renita, we're going to have to change that. What say you, Yachty? What say you, Christopher? Where have you gone when you were a kid that you absolutely loved? You too, Anya. The coast, camping in different places in Oregon. We have camped all over California, Nebraska, and Iowa. Chris said Adventureland. Okay. Miss Anya, didn't you go to where did you go to go meet your dad? What do you call it? Alfred Legend? Miss Anya is half Russian and Turkish. You Turkish, right, Anya? Jerry, aren't you originally from California? Azerbaijan, there it is. Thank you. Azerbaijan, which is in Turkey. So she's part Turkish and Russian. I love that, man. That's in California, right? Miss Anya said I'm a mixed breed. Azerbaijan. Yeah, okay, that's all I'm saying. Ain't that like wine country? Because I think anytime you talk about that, they're always talking about wine and shit. Yeah, see, I may not have been there, but I've read enough books on it. Okay. All right, well, people, man, dude, today was a great conversation, man. It was a great convo. I will see you guys north of San Francisco. Okay, okay. So that's what is that? Southern, Northern California. Okay, okay. Beautiful tropical type shit. That'd be beautiful. All right, people. It is about that time. I'm going to uh, call Chris and Anya. I'm going to play a video game and I'm going the fuck to bed. I am tired. I will see you guys hopefully tomorrow night. All that good stuff. Good night, everybody. Talk to you guys tomorrow. Deuces.